She's done it again. Why teen sensation Emma Raducanu is British tennis's real deal. Fresh from her A-levels in maths and economics, it's onwards to the finals of the US Open for the teenager who has, practically overnight, become the brightest female tennis prospect in the country. Ahead of the start of this year's Wimbledon, you would be forgiven for not immediately knowing who Emma Raducanu is, her Wikipedia page somewhat sparse. But, how things can change in a matter of minutes, let alone a summer. 18-year-old Raducanu rose to national consciousness via her ascent into the Wimbledon quarter-finals. And now, she's weaving her magic at the US Open as she makes her way to the finals. Dare to whisper it, the finals. Who can believe it, an actual living and breathing tennis prodigy on home shores. It's not hype, it's real, Martina Navratilova, the 18-time Grand Slam winner, told radio listeners. And who could contest? Back in June, July, at the time of the Euros, Raducanu was embarking on her first Grand Slam in the form of Wimbledon. It's coming home, Emma, one person in the crowd shouted as she pummeled her winning shot, beating Romanian Sorana Cirstea, 31 once ranked number 21 in the world, in straight sets, 6-3, 7-5. And this morning, at the US Open, in similar style she beat Maria Sakkari, the big serving Greek and world number 18, in 1 hour and 24 minutes. Bish, bash, bosh 6-1, 6-4 was how it went. The teenager is, quite unbelievably, still to drop a set in the 9 matches she has played at Flushing Meadows. She's already made history as the first qualifier in tennis to reach the final of a Grand Slam tournament. Tomorrow she will play for £1.8 million against the Canadian 19-year-old, Leylah Fernandez, in what will be the first all-teenage Grand Slam final since Serena Williams played Martina Hingis at the 1999 US Open. On Wednesday Raducanu saw off the Swiss world number 12 and Tokyo's Olympic gold medalist, and a fellow former child prodigy, Belinda Bencic, 6-3, 6-4. Prior to that, Raducanu was up against American Shelby Rogers, on home turf, and she barely conceded a game, 6-2, 6-1. Come tomorrow, Raducanu will be the first British woman to battle for the championship at a Grand Slam since Virginia Wade won Wimbledon in 1977. Just imagine. At just 18, Wimbledon wildcard Raducanu, fresh from her A-levels, saw off players with quadruple her level of experience. It was Andy Murray's father-in-law, Nigel Sears, an esteemed international coach and the father of the glamorous Kim Sears, often photographed courtside, cheering on her husband, who was Raducanu's trainer until they parted ways in July post-Wimbledon. A man not prone to hyperbole, even he said, quite frankly, I think the sky's the limit, on the subject of the bright future of his youthful former protégé. Sears had coached a string of top 20 players, but you rarely heard him talking in a manner so enthused as he did about Raducanu, who ahead of Wimbledon was ranked 338th in the world. Sears praised the measured approach of Raducanu's parents, Ian and Renee, both financial executives, who have never over-pressured her to play an excessive number of tournaments, especially during COVID. After whisking through the Wimbledon third round, Raducanu joked in a post-match interview that when she was packing to join the tournament bubble, her parents said, "Aren't you packing too many sets of match kit?" Much the same, this time round her flight was booked at the end of qualifying for the big tournament nearly 2 weeks ago. She described it as a nice problem to have, and modestly emphasized, I didn't expect to be here at all. She's handled it all superbly, Sears told The Times during Wimbledon. She is a very smart girl and very grounded. She's very ambitious and she thinks big, which is one of the things I really liked about her when I first met her some years back. I just think she's born to play tennis and she likes the stage. She's eating it up. Raducanu is now coached by Andrew Richardson, whom she worked with at Bromley Tennis Centre when she was younger.